Okay, so averages and the range. Right, let's have a look. Okay, here is a list of numbers. Find the median. So step one, what do we need to do?
Order them.
Yeah, we need to put them in order. So what do we have? 11, 12, 12, 12, 13, 15, 15, 17, 19. Okay, amazing. So now we need to find the middle. So now what I'm going to do, when I like to find the middle, I'm just going to cross. So those are the two last ones, then the next two, then the next two, then these two. So right in the middle is 13, absolutely. Now another way we could do that is we could actually count how many we have, how many numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. Yeah? So with this, there is a formula where you do the amount of numbers, 9, we add 1 and divide it by 2, and that gives us 5. And that gives us the 5th place. Okay? However, I don't really like to use a formula. I like to just cross them out. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, question 2. Here is a list of numbers. Bridget says to work out the median, you find the middle number, so the median of these numbers is 17. Bridget is not correct. Why isn't Bridget correct? Yeah, she didn't order them. I mean, 17 is the middle of all these numbers, but it's not the median, is it? Okay, so she did not order them first. So she did not order them first. Okay, and then make sure as well we put a full stop. Yeah? Perfect. Part B, it says work out the range. Now the range is the biggest minus the smallest. So I have 22 minus 12, which equals 10. Perfect. Now how do I work out the mean?
You add all of the numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to add them all up. 12 plus 15 plus 14 plus 17 plus 22 plus 19 plus 13, and I'm going to divide them by how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to divide this by 7. Okay, so I get 112 divided by 7, which is 16, and that's our final answer. Okay, so question 3. This is where we now start and get a bit more problem solving, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryan scores in 9 French tests. So it already tells us the total number of scores we have, 9.
Yeah.
Okay, the mean of the 9 scores is 6. So that means when we add them all up and divide them by 9, what do we get? 6. Okay, so let's add them all up. So 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus A plus 6 plus 7 plus 7. Now, for a moment, I can't add A into it, so I'm just going to add all my numbers together and then have plus A. So I got 49 plus A. Okay, so that must mean that 49 plus A divided by 9 equals 6. Okay, so this is the same as 49 plus A equals, what's 6 times 9? 54. Because that means the total of it adds to 54. So hold on a minute. How am I going to find A?
49 take away.
Nearly. 54 take away?
49.
49. Yeah, I'm going to take away 49 from both sides.
5.
Okay, so A equals 5. Amazing. So like we said earlier, that would mean that if the mean of the 9 scores is 6, that means whatever we divided by 9 equals 6, that means this part must equal 54. So that's how we got 49 plus A equals 54, because 9 times 6 is 54, and 54 divided by 9 is 6. Question 5. 6 numbers have a mean of 5. Guys, if 6 numbers have a mean of 5, that means when we add all the numbers divided by 6, what do we get? 5. This is me translating those words into an equation. 6 numbers have a mean of 5. That means the total of the 6 numbers divided by 6 equals 5. So what should the total of the numbers equal? 30. Absolutely. So if I know already what 5 numbers is and the 6th number is x, we've got to find the missing number. I'm going to add these up, which is 20 plus x. So what's my missing? If 20 plus x is my total, I have a total of 30. X equals 10. Absolutely. Well done. So when I say show your method, you need to be translating these words into an equation. Here are 8 cards. There is a number on each of the 6 cards. 2 cards are blank. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Uzma wants the mean of the numbers on the 8 cards to be 4. Okay, what does that translate to into an equation? If we want the mean of the 8 cards to be 4, that means the sum of all 8 cards divided by 8 must equal 4, right? That's what that means. So what does the total of that should be? What should they all add up to then? 32, because 8 times 4 is 32. Now, it then says, so this is, I'm just translating what she's written. That sentence right here is what I've translated. Then she said she wants the range of the numbers on the 8 cards to be 9. So if she wants the range to be 9, what does that mean? It means the biggest minus the smallest has to equal 9. What's the smallest number we have so far? 1. Okay, so I'm just going to put 1 here. Something minus 1 equals 9. What minus 1 equals 9? 10. Awesome. Okay, so this could be one possible. So this means one of these could be 10, couldn't it? Yeah? So, and the sum needs to equal 32. Well, let's see first. So let's add up what we have. 3 plus 1, 4, 9, 14, 16, 19, 29. What other number would I have to add? 3. Okay, brilliant. So this would have to be 3. But then this gives us the numbers that we should write on the 2 blank cards, right? However, we could be a bit creative if we wanted to. It doesn't say our numbers have to be positive. We could put a negative number here, okay? If anyone used different numbers, that's completely fine. But 10 and 3 would also give us the answer. Okay, question 7. Let's have a look at question 7. Okay, question 7. Here's a list of numbers written in order of size. Okay, this is really important. That means that x and y are greater than 6, yeah? This means x is smaller than y. The numbers, the median is 8. Okay, if I have 4 numbers, that means my middle number is 8. Okay, what could x be if my middle is 8? If x is 8, my median would be 7. So x, so what's 8 needs to be in between 6 and what? 6 and 10. What's in the middle of 6 and 10? 8. Okay, so 6 is 2 away. And then if we add 2, we're going to get 10. So x must equal 10. Right, they have a mean of 11. If 4 numbers have a mean of 11, that means when I divided it by 4, what did I get? 11. So what should they all add up to? Those 4 numbers should then add up to 44. Now, we already know that we have 3, 6, and 10, which equals 19. So 19 plus something equals 44. So y must equal 25, because 44 minus 19 is 25. So we need to write x equals 10, y equals 25. Okay, question 8. three positive whole numbers that have a median of 7 and a mean of 5. So first of up, because it's three numbers, what does the third number definitely have to be if we have a median? Has to be 7, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, if we have a mean of 5, what does that mean? It means when I add them all up, divide them by 3, what should I get?
15.
I should get 5. So what does all three of them add up to be?
15.
Yeah, the sum of them should then be 15. Okay, now we need a number bigger than 7. Okay.
It can also be 7.
It could also be 7 because did it say anything about the mode?
No.
If I put 8 here,
It would already be.
that would already be 15, and I need positive whole numbers, so I couldn't put 8 and 0. That wouldn't work, right? So, could I put 7?
Yeah.
I think 7 would be the only option. Then
1.
Absolutely. And then it wants the range. So the range is 7 minus 1, which is 6. Awesome work. Okay, question 14. There are 10 boys and 20 girls in a class. The class has a test. The mean mark for the whole class is 60. Okay, so wait there. What does that actually mean? I'm going to write that sentence into words. So that means if the whole class, the mean, whatever their score is, how many people are in the whole class?
30.
So if I divide this by 30, I get 60. So what is the total mark for the whole class?
You can do the amount.
Which is?
The 1,800.
1,800. Fantastic, because we multiply them together.
Yeah.
Okay, it then says the mean mark for the girls is 54. Okay, so how many girls do we have?
20.
20. So I'm going to divide the total amount by 20. This is going to give me
54.
54. So remember, this is the girls, and this is all, isn't it? So that means all of their scores is this. So how much did the girls' scores total? 1,080, because that's 54 times 20. So how am I going to find out how much the boys' total is?
So you take the total.
1,800
And then
minus
minus 1,080.
1,080. What do we get?
720.
We get 720. Now, if I want to find the mean mark for the boys, how many boys were there? 10. So the total for the boys is 720. Divide that by 10, and we get 72. Okay, question 17. This is called combined mean, okay? So some of the other questions you've seen are problem solving. This is still problem solving. Now, again, the easiest way to do this question is to translate the words into a formula. So there are 30 apples in a box. The mean weight of these 30 apples is 120. So that means the sum of all 30 divided by 30 equals 120. So this is the apples, right? So how much do all the apples weigh? We're going to do 30 times 120, which is 3,600. Awesome. Now, there are 10 apples in a bag. Okay, so in a bag, so this was the box, now we have the apples in a bag. So if there's 10 apples in a bag, the sum divided by 10 equals 95, because it says their mean is 95, right? What's 10 times 95? 950. So if I want to find the mean weight of all 40, I'm going to have all of their sums added together divided by 40. What does that give me? This is going to give me the mean of all of it. Okay, guys, so we get 113.75 grams. Okay, question 16. Right, now what we're going to look at is some problem solving. So, three positive whole numbers are all different. The numbers have a median of 8 and a mean of 6. Right, if I've got three whole numbers, to make my life easier, I'm going to draw this. 3 lines, okay? Because now I know I have 3 numbers. Okay, so the numbers have a median of 8. What does that mean? That means the middle number is going to be 8, absolutely. If it has a mean of 6, that means when I add them all up, divide it by 3, I'm going to get 6. So what does that mean my total adds up to? 18, absolutely. So that means these three numbers have to add up to 18. Okay, they need to add to 18. Okay, if I've already got 8, what's left?
We can put 1 and 9.
We could put 1 and 9, absolutely, because I've already got 8. That means there's 10 left over. Okay, and because I want 3 positive whole numbers, I need this to add to 10. However, I need my 9 to be either equal to or greater than 8. But it does say in the question, all the numbers are different. Okay, well done. Okay, question 18. Now, I haven't read the whole question. However, what I have spotted is that it says, is Jordan right? Okay, I expect a full sentence at the end. Is Jordan right? Jordan is correct because ... Okay, a full sentence. So off you go, few minutes. Okay, Walkden Reds is a basketball team. At the end of 11 games, their mean score was 33 points. What does that mean in terms of a formula? That means when we add them all up, divide it by 11, what do we get? 33. So that means the total of the 11 games equals 11 times 33. 363, okay? So that's what that first bit means. At the end of 10 games, so the sum divided by 10, their mean score was 2 points higher. So what should it equal? 35, awesome. So what was the sum of the 10 games? 350. Okay, if we can get to this stage, we're doing really well. Jordan says Walkden Reds must have scored 13 points in their 11th game. Okay, what's the difference in score between 350 and 363? 13. So is that right? Is the 11th game 13 points?
Yeah.
Yes, so now you need to write a sentence. Yes, Jordan is correct because the difference between the sums of the scores is 13. So he must have scored 13 points in the last game. Okay, question 20. So 3 positive whole numbers are all different, okay? So this is like the one we did just a minute ago. They have a median of 5, so this is easy, my middle number's 5, and a mean of 4. So a mean of 4 means when I divide it all by 3, I get 4. So what should they all add up to? 12. Okay, so all of them should add to 12. If I take away 5, what do I have left? 7. So 2 numbers that are different, that add to make me 7. One is bigger than 5, one is less than 5. 1 and 6, absolutely. So that's nice and easy. Brilliant. Right, part B. This is getting a few of us a bit stumbled, and that's okay. So 4 whole numbers which have a mode of 5 and a median of 6. Step 1. 4 whole numbers. Beautiful. Right. Now, the only way to get a median of 6 when we have an even amount of numbers is either the 2 numbers in the middle need to be 6, like so, or this number in the middle needs to equal 6. For example, how could that be in the middle? 6 has to be here, 5 and 7. What's in the middle of 5 and 7? 6, so my median is 6. Or I could have 4 and 8. What's in the middle of 4 and 8? 6. Okay, there's many I could have. So let's see what else I need. So median of 6, we know. And we need a mode of 5. Okay, so you know when we had the 4 of 8, we couldn't have a mode of 5 then, could we? Because this has to be in order when we're doing the median. So it's going to have to be 5 and 7. This one, I'm going to have to put 2 5s. Why? Because there's a mode of 5. And then, what could this number be on the end? Does it say anything about the range?
No.
Does it say anything about the mean?
It could be any number.
This number could be any number.
Above 7.
Above 7. Can it be 7? No. So this number could be 8 onwards. So you could choose 9. You could choose 143. You could choose 39. Okay? You could choose anything.